Hello viewers, welcome to you all to your favorite channel All in School. Friends, I have already discussed activities for module 12. The first activity means activity 1. I have pointed out the points, which points you have to remember when you prepare the answers of activities 1. When we today and in this video we will discuss about activities 2 of module 12. Friends, module 12 is meant for pedagogy of science. You have to remember, you have to note that when you prepare the pedagogy of science notes or pedagogy of science activities answer, you have a logic in answer and you have the logic in your activities, or you have the logic and experiment observation in your activities work. Okay, friends, here is a question you can see in your on your mobile screen. Number 2, and you can see on your PDF which was provided from your government block authority or government or NISHTHA from NISHTHA modules. Friends, number 2 question is identify the herbs, shrubs and trees on the basis of plant habits in your environment. Think about few activities that can be conducted to encourage your students to identify the plants in their surroundings and conserve plants. Friends, here is some points we have to notify, we have to note that, we have to point out that when we prepare the answers of these questions. Here is the point, here are the point. Number 1 is plant habits. Here you can see the plants habits. You know that plants have many habits. You have to segregate, you have to identify, you have to differentiate between the plants, between the herbs, between the plants by herbs and shrubs and trees. Friends, the plants habits, you know, you have to understand, you have to put the comprehension, put the understanding power into the mind of the children, because the children can if the children can understand properly, they can answer it properly, and your lesson and your deliberation and your teaching will must be successful, you can say properly. Means plant habits you have to segregate according to plant habits into modify into herbs, shrubs and trees. Number 2, you can see number two is habitable in your environments. Here is the questions answer, you can see here. That's surroundings. Here questions ask about surroundings and conserve plants. So surroundings, you can see the environments of these children, environments of the students of yours, environment of the your circles. Okay, you have to remember this point, which plants and which plants are available, and which plants are available the students environments. By these environments, a children can segregate the plants among herbs, shrubs and trees. You have to remember when you prepare the answers of these activities, or answers of these activities. Okay, number 3 point is, you can see identify the herbs, shrubs and trees. Before given activities, you have to remember that into the mind of the children, you have to put, you have to understand them, that what is herbs and what is shrubs and what is trees. How can we find out, how can we identify, how can we differentiate a herbs, and how can we differentiate a shrubs, and how can we differentiate trees. By this you have to understand them, that by examples, by pictures, by proper things, by field observation. You can take the students to the field observation, by which they can understand properly, and they can differentiate, or they can segregate the plants among herbs, shrubs and trees. Friends, you have to remember that this point is so important, and so important for the students as well as for yours. Number 4 point is few activities. Not only you have to prepare one activity, you have to prepare few activities, more than, you can say, more than one activities. Means when we prepare these answers of this activity, you have to prepare more than one activities. Means by you can prepare two activities, you can prepare three activities, how many you can prepare. Okay, but you have to remember that not only you have to prepare one activities. By activities, I will discuss again later, that which activity you can prepare by this topic and by these points to be remembering. Friends, next point we can discuss that encourage the students in this activity. When you prepare the answer, when you prepare the activities for the students, you have to remember that in this activity, in your activity, the students have to encourage, or students are engaged curiously in your activities. If the students have no encouragement, no curiosity to participate in your activities, to answer the activities that you have prepared, then the activities will be valueless, will be sweetless. You have to remember this point, that students have to students have their encouragement in the mind, in the activity that you have prepared. You have to remember this point. Let's discuss about what activities you can play, or what activities you can prepare for your module answer. Friends, first point I can say, you have to prepare a game. You can prepare a game by which I can say that you have to you have to make some pictures. We can take some pictures, which pictures may be shrubs, maybe plants, maybe trees, maybe herbs. You have to take three types of pictures, and one picture has both two copies. One picture has two copies. You can choose. You have to give one picture to one students. By there they can choose, they can match the copies of these pictures and make a joint. And by them he can dance, or the students can dance, and the students can sing. You can make it enjoyable by this game. The students will be participate in this activity properly and enjoyably. Next I can say that next activity you can take as question answer. Question answer you can take, that you have to ask some question that must be curiosity, that must be any fun. You can say that which plants we can I give you a example, that which plants we can see, we can't ride, we can't climb, you can say. Okay, so just you have to prepare some questions, maybe up to 5 questions according to your children's capacity, according to your classroom capacity. Next you can take activity about findation or field observation. Means you have make 2 or 3 groups according to your class capacity. Means each group you have to put minimally 5 students. By 5 students you have to make one group, and each group you have to give an activity. Means they have to find out the shrubs, they have to find out the herbs, and they have to find out the trees. Each group will collect the leaves of the herbs, leaves of the shrubs, and leaves of the trees in your circles in your campus of your school. So you can put these 3 activities. By 3 activities you can prepare your activities, and in these activities the students will be participants curiously, the students will participants enjoyably, and your activity must be appreciable. Hope you will like this video and subscribe my channel. And if we ask some other videos, if you want some other videos and other activities answer, you must be comment on my comment section. I will put my WhatsApp number in the description. You can follow it, and I request you to please subscribe my channel. If you want to buy the PDF of full answers, please WhatsApp my number. I have given in my description. Thank you. Have a nice day.